Hey animal fanatics, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever looked at your dinner plate and thought, wow, this is pretty standard? Well, get ready because today we're diving deep into the wild, weird, and utterly bizarre world of animal diets. From the depths of the ocean to the highest mountain peaks, life finds a way. And sometimes that way involves eating things you would never expect. We're talking diets that defy logic, push the boundaries of what's considered food, and will leave you saying, wait, they eat that? I'm your host, Dr. Daniel, and today we're counting down the top 5 animals with the strangest diets. This isn't just about what they eat, but how they manage to survive and thrive on such unconventional meals. Prepare to have your minds blown, because nature is about to show off its most extreme culinary creations. Before we jump into our countdown, let's set the stage. Most animals fit neatly into categories. Herbivores munch on plants, carnivores hunt meat, and omnivores enjoy a bit of both. Simple, right? But then there are the outliers, the rule breakers, the true pioneers of peculiar palates. So without further ado, let's kick off our countdown with number 5 on our list. Coming in at number 5, we have the adorable, sleepy, and surprisingly hardcore koala. Now, you might be thinking, what's so strange about a koala eating leaves? That's what herbivores do. But not just any leaves. Koalas almost exclusively feast on eucalyptus leaves, and this is where it gets fascinating. Eucalyptus leaves are, for almost every other creature on Earth, highly toxic. They contain chemical compounds that are poisonous and difficult to digest. Most animals would get severely ill or even die from consuming them. Imagine trying to live off a diet of only poison ivy. It's like their entire food pyramid is built on stuff that would kill you. How do they even do it? Koalas have evolved an incredibly specialized digestive system. They possess a very long cecum, which is a pouch that extends from their large intestine. This cecum is packed with unique bacteria that are capable of breaking down the tough cellulose and detoxifying the harmful compounds found in eucalyptus. It's a slow and energy-intensive process, which is why koalas spend up to 20 hours a day sleeping. They need that energy to digest their toxic meals. 20 hours? So basically they're either eating or recovering from eating. That's a life. And I heard they're picky too, even within eucalyptus species. Indeed, there are over 700 species of eucalyptus, but koalas will only consume around 50 of them. And within those, they often show preferences for specific trees, based on factors like water content and nutrient levels. It's not just about surviving on toxins, it's about finding the least toxic and most nutritious options available. So they're not just eating poison, they're being gourmet poison eaters. What an incredible adaptation! It truly shows how specialization can lead to survival in the most unlikely circumstances. Their dedication to a single, challenging food source is what makes them so unique. Alright, holding strong at number 4 on our list of dietary weirdos is an animal straight out of a horror movie, the vampire bat. And yes, the name gives it away. These aren't just bats, they are literal blood drinkers.
Hematophagy, or the consumption of blood, is an extremely specialized diet found in a few animals. But the common vampire bat is perhaps the most well-known and obligate sangivore among mammals. Their entire existence revolves around this one, rather shocking food source. So they don't just sometimes drink blood. It's their entire meal plan, every single day. They primarily feed on the blood of livestock like cows and horses, but also occasionally on wild animals. They don't suck blood like in the movies. Instead, they use their razor-sharpened scissors to make a tiny, painless incision in the animal's skin. Wait, painless? How do they do that? Their saliva is key. It contains a cocktail of potent anticoagulants and local anesthetics. The anticoagulant, known as Draculin, prevents the blood from clotting, allowing it to flow freely. The anesthetic ensures the host remains undisturbed, often not even noticing the bat feeding.
That's both incredibly clever and a little creepy. So they just lap it up?
They do. Their tongue has grooves that help channel the blood into their mouths, and they drink a surprising amount for their size. To manage the extra weight from the ingested blood, they can even begin urinating while still feeding, rapidly expelling excess water. Nature, you are wild! This diet is not only strange, but requires such intricate biological adaptations. From the specialized teeth to the anti-clotting saliva, it's a masterclass in extreme feeding. Imagine their evolutionary journey to decide, you know what? Blood sounds good. Marching in at number 3, we have a gentle giant with a surprisingly specific craving, the giant anteater. With that incredibly long snout and even longer tongue, it's pretty clear what they're after. The giant anteater is a quintessential example of an animal that has evolved extreme anatomical and physiological specializations to exploit a very abundant yet difficult to access food source: ants and termites.
So they literally just eat ants and termites. Like only ants and termites.
Almost exclusively. An adult giant anteater can consume up to 30,000 ants and termites in a single day. Think about that. That's not just a snack, that's a full-time job. 30,000!
How did they even catch that many? Do they just vacuum them up?
In a way, yes. They have powerful claws which they use to tear open ant and termite mounds. Once the nest is exposed, their secret weapon comes out, a long, sticky tongue which can extend up to 2 feet. It's covered in tiny spines and sticky saliva. They flick it in and out up to 160 times a minute, effectively sweeping up thousands of insects.
2 feet!
And no teeth, right? That's another bizarre feature. Correct, they have no teeth. Their powerful stomach muscles and a hardened palate at the back of their mouth grind the insects much like a bird's gizzard. It's an incredibly efficient system for processing such small, hard-bodied prey. This is incredible. To rely solely on such tiny creatures for all their nutritional needs, and to have such an amazing tongue and digestive system for it, it's a testament to evolutionary pressures. They basically turn themselves into living ant and termite eating machines. All right, brace yourselves, because at number 2, we have a bird that takes opportunistic feeding to a whole new, disgustingly brilliant level, the skua. These are powerful seabirds, and their diet isn't just strange, it's a bit gross. The skua is a fascinating example of a kleptoparasite, meaning it obtains a significant portion of its food by stealing it from other animals. But the skua takes this a step further. I'm talking about the vomiting thing, aren't I? Because I heard about that and it's memorable.
Indeed. Skuas are notorious for harassing other seabirds, like gulls and terns, until the smaller birds become so stressed that they regurgitate their recently caught food. The skua then swoops in and consumes this partially digested meal. So they essentially bully other birds into throwing up their lunch and then they eat it? That's a strategy. For some species of skua, especially during certain times of the year or in areas where food is scarce, kleptoparasitism can account for a substantial portion of their diet, sometimes over 90%. They're incredibly persistent and aggressive in their pursuit. That's just wild. It's not just scavenging, it's a form of active, aggressive food acquisition, and it saves them the effort of hunting. This highlights a different kind of dietary strangeness, not just what they eat, but how they get it. They've perfected the art of making someone else do the fishing. It's a highly energy-efficient strategy. Rather than expending energy hunting and catching prey, they leverage the efforts of other birds. It requires intelligence, speed, and a certain level of intimidation. Absolutely bizarre, but undeniably effective. The skua definitely earns its spot on this list. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the animal with arguably the strangest diet of them all. Coming in at number 1 is the utterly unique and somewhat unsettling Caecilian. Ah, the Caecilian. These legless amphibians are often mistaken for snakes or worms, but they are a distinct group, and their reproductive and feeding behaviors are truly exceptional. Okay, So why are they number one? What do these mysterious creatures eat that's so bizarre? While adult Caecilians have a relatively normal diet of worms, termites, and other invertebrates, it's the young Caecilians that earn them the top spot. When the female Caecilian lays her eggs, she coils around them to protect them, and when the young hatch, don't tell me it's something truly wild. It is. The newly hatched Caecilians, which are essentially blind, then feed on a specialized, nutrient-rich outer layer of their mother's skin. The mother's skin thickens and develops a fatty, digestible layer specifically for her offspring. The young use their specialized teeth to peel off and consume this layer. They eat their mother's skin as their first meal?
Yes, it's a form of dermatophagy, or skin eating, and it's not a one-time thing. The mother rapidly regenerates this skin layer, allowing her offspring to repeatedly feed on it for weeks until they are large enough to forage for themselves. That is mind-boggling. It's a sacrifice on the mother's part that goes beyond just providing milk or regurgitated food. She literally becomes the food source. It's an extreme parental investment, ensuring the survival and rapid growth of her young in a protected underground environment. It's a truly remarkable and somewhat unsettling adaptation that ensures the continuity of their species in a challenging habitat. This is why the Caecilian takes the top spot. It's not just a strange food source, it's a fundamental aspect of their life cycle, showcasing the incredible lengths evolution will go to. From the toxic leaf eaters, to the blood drinkers, the ant hoovers, to the vomit thieves, to the ultimate maternal sacrifice of the Caecilian, nature never ceases to amaze us with its bizarre ingenuity. And that wraps up our countdown of the top 5 animals with the strangest diets. What an incredible journey through the wild world of unique eating habits. Which one surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. It's a constant reminder of the endless diversity and innovative solutions found in the natural world. Every creature has found its niche, no matter how unusual. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the weird and wonderful, be sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to Animal Facts for more amazing animal facts and explorations. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next wild adventure. Until next time, stay curious, stay wild, and remember, never underestimate what an animal might consider a gourmet meal.